Welcome back, everybody, to the NJCAA Network. I'm Zach McKinstry. With me is Alin Edward, and we are talking junior college football. It's JUCO Cover 3, and we are back. Took a little bit of a break, missed last week, but have a lot to catch you up on. Primarily, the Mississippi League. We have crowned a champion in the Mississippi League, and it is Northwest Mississippi and the Rangers. They won a close one against Mississippi Gulf Coast, a classic to earn their spot into that championship game. Then they took on East Central and dominated in that one, and are at the 4 seed as it stands and likely to make that playoff when the polls come out on Sunday. So what do you notice from that run from Northwest Mississippi at the end of the season and through playoffs as they try and earn their national playoff spot?
Oh man, we both when that first when the season first started, actually, man, I told you about that trigger man they had at Northwest Mississippi. I know he was a dog. He's undersized, but I mean he plays with a big heart. That's the big thing about him. So I'm not surprised. What shocked me was their defense. Man, they had some dudes that played last year that actually came back this year and put everything together on chemistry on defense. And this is why they the champions in the Northwest in the Mississippi League.
Yeah, Zach Wilkie's been really impressive. He had that Hail Mary against Holmes earlier in the season. We talked about that one. And then the running back, Demarion Petit, has 100-plus rushing yards in 7 of his last 8. Typical out of Mississippi to have some top-tier running backs in that conference, and he is one of the premier ones. So look out for him as we move towards that playoff selection on Sunday as well.
Oh yeah, the Marion. I mean, I'm not shocked. He was a guy that was playing last year. He didn't really get too much touches, I believe. But I mean, this year he wanted to show everybody who he was. You know what I'm saying? Not a big frame running back, but he got that speed where he can hit the holes and give you the home run 6 that you want from him for sure. And now he's blowing up all offers, and I love to see that, man. Honestly.
Yeah, and moving to this weekend and over to Texas, we've got Navarro and Tyler fighting for the Texas crown in the Southwest Junior College Football Conference on Saturday. That's going to be a fun matchup between those two teams that have really come alive in the late stages of the season. For Tyler, I think they're 7-1 over their last 8 games after dropping their first 2. They've started to come alive a little bit since that overtime win over Trinity Valley. So what do you expect to see out of that matchup in that championship game?
I mean, first and foremost, if Tyler goes out and wins this game, it'll actually be big for them. It'll be for the record for sure, for not winning for a while. But man, I'll tell you one thing. I like Navarro. I honestly do. There's something about their defense, and I truly believe Navarro could pull this one off by 7. Um, I've been watching Navarro a lot. I watch Tyler also, but I think Navarro has the tools and the scheme that they run to beat Tyler.
Yeah, Navarro beat Tyler earlier in the season. Very difficult to beat a team twice in 1 year. We'll see if that holds true. Tyler, it would be their first conference championship since 2000. So that's going to be a fun one on Saturday. And now moving to the big topic. We've got National Playoff Selection Show on Sunday. The full thing will be available to the public on Monday, so we'll find out who the 4 teams are that will compete for a national title. But as it stands, the latest poll, Georgia Military was jumped by Hutchinson. So if this poll holds, it will be Hutchinson and Iowa Western to host, and Georgia Military gets bumped out of that top 2.
Whew. Man, I'm excited to see how this thing plays out. I mean, like I said, all teams they did what they did their part. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, polls can be polled, but also it can get very interesting in the next couple of days from here on out.
Yeah, so if you missed the rankings, it is currently Iowa Western at the top, Hutch in the 2 spot, Georgia Military in 3rd, Northwest Mississippi in 4th, and the first team out is Snow as it stands with the 2 Texas teams behind Snow in Navarro and Tyler. So a lot to be decided, and really excited for that selection show coming up early next week. And we'll find out those 4 teams that'll be competing for the semifinal, and then that national championship game at West Texas A&M in Canyon, Texas. I'll be there, and I know you'll be there too, so that's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be my first one ever. I had some coworkers that actually went to the ones in the previous past, but this is my first one. I'm excited to see these guys. I haven't been to a JUCO game in a while, so I'm excited. They're coming near me. It's a couple hours away. I'll be there. Sure.
There's going to be some premier talent no matter who makes it out, and really excited to see those 4 teams on Monday afternoon. So be sure you're tuning into that one. That's all we got for you on JUCO Cover 3 this week. We're off next week for Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy the holidays, and we'll be back to discuss semifinals after that. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.